Yo, what is going on, homies? It's your boy StumpD back from the OPTC video, and in today's video, it's Grand Party Season 7! Season 7. Crazy to think that we're already 7 seasons deep into the best game mode over here on One Piece Treasure Cruise. Am I right? Comment section, chat, am I right? No, definitely not, but look, I am Devil's Advocate. I do really love Grand Party. We have been testing a lot of stuff out, and look, Roger is still absolutely scary. But in today's video, we're testing out Kid. Strength Kid. I almost called him Super Tandem Kid, but it's not. It's Strength Kid. Strength Kid seems pretty interesting with this rule set because he boosts strikers. So, I did find this particular Roger build. It is still a little bit scary, but the first fight is a Dex fight. So, look. Strength versus Dex, it can do bits, especially when we do have a lot of driven characters, when we do have a lot of striker characters, and strikers go absolutely AWOL. So make sure to smash the like button, make sure to hit the subscribe button, let me know in the comment section below who you guys want to see next, but we obviously have some retries and stuff like that. We are cutting it really, really close for the time frame here. We have like 20 minutes left of the first day, so I might do some skips and I might try and go through. Just like Pap said in chat, make sure to smash that subscribe button. Just ignore like the bottom half of what he said. Just read the first like 2 years to the full stop, and then you just do that. Don't know why he said he was going to say that. He should have just said it. But look, that's just me. That's just me. We are using a lot of like striker characters on our strength team with Kid. Kid's getting an absolute monstrous buff. Strikers are all getting a monstrous buff here as well. But like, this is not the be-all or end-all when it comes to strength teams, in my opinion. I would have loved to have something like Jack here for some more defensive prowess. But Kaido can give half stats when you do come up against a Dex. So, Kid does absolute bits. So much goddamn damage. Because he's a striker and he's a driven character. We managed to get the stun on Dogstorm. Dogstorm's kind of an interesting character, right? Like, Cat Viper's just infinitely better. He does make Cat Viper better, but there's just like better options. Law is going to say see you later, but that's okay. We brought a contingency plan there in Sandersonia on the bench. Sandersonia gets an absolute monstrous buff to our team, as well as their special giving cooldowns, because we have a Boa on the squad. Roger now has their burst. Kind of scary there. Can't believe that we've almost gone 8 seconds without Dogstorm popping off. Kuma should finish him off here anyway, so it's not going to matter. He also polishes off 2 units there as well. We're going to hit the skip button. That match is pretty much over. Like I said, we're cutting it close for time here. So we are going to be hitting that skip button just a little bit to make sure that we get our 3 wins. Jumping in next fight, we are jumping in with the striker squad. We are going to cop a Rogers burst straight off the bat because that's what the AI likes to do. The AI, when they've lost the match and they've kind of got their back up against the wall, they know how to drop the special frame 1. Before a second even passes, you bet your ass you're copping that. So, let's see that. There it is, Rogers burst. But, good news, guys. Strikers are disgusting. They are so goddamn powerful. And whilst Kid is only boosting strength, dex, and then strikers, at least I think he does strikers. He might do driven. At least he's still buffing the squad in terms of giving strikers what they need. Side do a lot of damage, so the fact that they get the half stats early is like their best option. So you can run Sai with Roger, but I find Sai, it's dropping off. Like, it is falling down the ladder, and it is falling down the ladder really, really fast. If they don't kill the squad before their first round of specials, if stuff like Yamato and Odin with just like kind of like that, to be honest. Like, Odin is going to kill our Jack and probably our Tesoro. Nope, didn't even kill them. So, like, Sai is in such a weird spot right now that, look, we're going to cop another burst, right? Like, another burst. Like, what? What? I don't even know how to get Kid's burst, by the way. We're just rocking it. There we go. We just lost a whole bunch of units thanks to Roger. Roger Whitebeard, though, is still going absolutely AWOL. Probably dead now, though, right? Yeah, okay, look, let's skip this fight. When you take double bursts from Roger, there's usually a very high chance that you lose. Like, usually. But that's the way the cookie crumbles there. Moving on to our final team, though, we have a driven Dexy kind of build. Driven obviously get disgustingly buffed at the moment. So the fact that Kid buffs Dex as well helps us out. So I guess we probably could have flipped out these teams around, but I saw a Slash team down the bottom, and whenever I see slashes, especially when they're a speed slasher team like this one, bringing Super Tandem Luffy is super, super helpful because we have that revive option. I don't even know what Kid's Burst does, but I'm actually going to pop it, like, straight away. Like, straight away. I just want to pop it if we can get it. And we might have to quickly zoom out of this fight. Okay, there was our revive. Luffy is so close to death that he is definitely going to die. Unless he just sort of tanks. Unless he tanks for days here. That's a lot of damage to Whitebeard Roger there, Dalton. That is a lot of damage, my friend. Okay, Luffy's dying is kind of annoying. But that's okay. That's okay. We have the big man, Doflamingo, in the back there. So, Blackbeard, nice big HP cut. Gonna hit those strength units and those quick units very, very hard. From here on out, I think we're okay. I think we are okay. We're gonna have to start using that skip button, unfortunately, I think, guys. Unfortunately, that means we're gonna lose some fights. If I know that there's a fight that's over, we're just gonna pop it off. So I feel like this one, yeah, this one's definitely over. We're gonna hit that skip button. We need to save every minute that we can, as you guys can see there. I went to do Super Tandem Kid again. Strength Kid getting his first win in the bag on the channel. Let's move on to the next fight. All right, so we found Straw Hat Crew, an interesting build here. We do have Dex in the front, and then we have an Int team in the middle. So I'm going to keep it the way that we rocked it last time, because Strength goes crazy, well, kind of, if Kaido goes off. And because we are running very short for time, we have to zoom. We have to zoom it. We have to zoom it. We managed to get the dub. That was pretty clutch by the look of it. That seemed like a pretty clutch fight. I would have loved to actually watch that one, but fortunately, testing was pushed back a little bit late this time. And then obviously with daylight savings changing, it comes forward an hour, so it does struggle. But Strength managed to clutch out a win. You love to see it. You love to see it. All right, on to Strikers now. Strikers have quickly become one of my favorite teams in the entire game. They've been floating around for a very long time, specifically this particular team. I normally run the Kid team, not Kuzan, but Kuzan's always been an absolute god because he boosts Sight and Quick. So, I was the biggest fan of this team, and then I got wind of the Kid team, and chopping and changing between them is good. But this team's been running around for a very long time. It's been out since probably Season 5. Around the time that Porkme and Blue Jam came out, this team's kind of been going absolutely AWOL. So, if you see Strikers, just be careful because they are pretty scary. They can do things that not a lot of teams can do. They're very similar to like that quick-driven team, but they're probably the first team, the class team, that can happily run an 8-man squad comfortably. Like a very comfortable 8-man squad that all relies on classes. When classes can start doing 8-man squads through PvP rare recruits, this is where things start to get scary. And because Kanjuro is not only a striker, but he's a driven character, at the moment he is getting double buffed, which makes him absolutely berserk. Imagine if this guy was Int as well, like the Smoker PvP recruit. Like, it's wild. That Int team's going berserk too, so be very, very careful if you see that floating around too. As you guys can kind of see here, this is definitely a wrap, so we're definitely going to speed through that one. Strikers barely got touched. Barely got touched, so just heed my words. Like, I said it on GGP as well, shout out to those guys. Exclamation point stump. Strikers, man, they are crazy. Like, they are so crazy. Alright, on to the final fight. We found a Whitebeard and Roger comp. Whitebeard and Roger, I think, is going to be very, very good this season. So, keep an eye out for that. I am definitely going to run them towards the back end of the season. I've got a couple of comps built in my brain hole. But, I did see this, and I saw Quick, tasty for Dex. I saw Dex down the bottom, tasty for Strength. And the middle team doesn't matter, because we're using Strikers. Strikers, bro, they are nuts. So, let's do it. Final fight with Strength Kid. The OG PvP legend. The OG god of PvP. Now, we did bring Yamato into the squad. I did take out Kid, the Dex Kid. Dex Kid is disgusting, to be honest, because he's getting the double buff under, like, all three kids getting the Striker, the Driven, and then whatever your, well, the Int Kid's getting the triple buff. He's kind of nuts. But I felt that bringing Yamato just to nerf Quick a little bit more was the way to go. This Quick team isn't super scary. Kanjuro is always a good shout for fixed damage, but if like Tesoro level Limit Break 5 was there, Shiki level Limit Break 5 was there, I'd be sweating. Like, get rid of Kaido, get rid of Magellan, get rid of Izukiku. It's not 2021. You don't need those units anymore, but they can still be viable if you are versing like Strength, I guess, nowadays. So maybe in this video we might get the Kid burst, but if you guys want my overall opinions of the character as a GP leader, I would say don't use him. Any character that struggles to get their burst is immediately not viable. So exactly what Chrono said in chat there. If you can't get his burst reliably, and it's a big downside to something like versus Yamato, even versus Kaido, not having a reliable burst to actually use on every single fight. It doesn't have to be like super effective every single fight, but like it needs to be able to be popped, and that's what makes Roger so powerful. It's what makes Uta 6++ super powerful, and having it available more than once tends to make the character very, very nice. So as you can kind of see here, like once Blackbeard goes, like this is gonna be a wrap. So we're gonna skip this bad boy. We might cop a Roger Whitebeard straight into the next fight as well. The big HP cuts, the big stat buff. We're coming up against an int team, so it might be a little bit scary for any other team, but we're using strikers. And as you guys saw, it took 2 Roger bursts, 2, to take this team down. 2. And it was a Psy team that had a lot of attacking prowess. So this team is using Usopp. PvP Usopp with top musiker on the bench. So I don't know what this man's cooking. Someone gave him a spatula, someone gave him a wooden spoon. They asked him to make pancakes and they gave him spaghetti bolognese. So this is going to be, yeah, this is going to be how you're going. But with 7 minutes remaining, I think we did Strength Kid a little bit of justice. I did think if you're ever going to use Strength Kid, now's the time because you can run a whole bunch of Kid teams. We could have easily ran over the Dex team. We could have run an int-driven team. And then just run that craziness that's there instead of Dex. But stereotypically, when I do like to test these units, especially in the early days when you have all these retries, it is always nice to try and use... Oh, that's really annoying. People that use Smoker in the front, you guys suck. Honestly, you're a smart individual and it's very, very annoying, but you suck. Like, I'm sorry, you suck. And now our Whitebeard Roger died. Who killed Whitebeard Roger? Oh, Whitebeard Roger killed Whitebeard Roger? Yeah, fair call. Fair call. Look, that's fair call. I see what they did there. Yo, they actually might beat us. Well, they actually might beat us. Like, I was talking a big game earlier. Like, hey, yo, you want to just hit the pause button, bro? Just hit the pause button. Hey, please, 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 man, please, 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 please. I like Blue Jam doing all that work though, by the way. Maybe I was gonna say maybe we might get that special of. Nope, that's not. Yeah, Jack's dead. Jack's dead. Oh, don't special blind Tesoro again. Okay. At least Tesoro might have an opportunity to go. Hey, yo, pause. Hey, yo, pause. Yo, someone tell this man to pause. Bro, we're actually going to lose this. Someone clip it. Someone clip it. Remember that time Stump was talking shit? Yeah, remember that time? Maybe I should have ordered the spaghetti bolognese, yo. Maybe I should have ordered the spaghetti bolognese. That's all I'm saying. Int-driven is super stonk. Super stonk. Cutting it so close to this timeline as well. Alright. Well, now we have Strength versus Dex. It hasn't failed us yet, but I'm not going to say shit because I've got my foot in my mouth from the last fight. Hey, yo. Facts. Stop. Stop with the big HP cuts, man. It's very annoying. Kid, bro, get your burst off. Come on, we need it, bro. We need it. We need it. Oh, dear. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, Kuma. My goat. My goat, Kuma. Super Tandem Kaido. Hit him. Hit him hard. Hit him. Just do it. Hit him hard. We have 4 minutes to go. I'm getting real close to hitting that skip button because If we don't... Oh. Alright, unfortunately, I'm going to have to do it because if we lose this... it doesn't matter. Strength in the bag. If we lost that, we would have had to quickly do another fight in 4 minutes. And it would have just been a whole skip fest. So, there we go. Strength Kid, getting it done. Getting our first 3 wins on day 1 of Grand Party. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to go down there, belt the like button, hit the subscribe button, do all that good stuff. Best of luck in the rest of Grand Party. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for watching as always. Wherever you are in this beautiful world, please remember to enjoy the rest of your day. Much love. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!